In light of recent violent attacks, the business group Bay Area Council wants BART to seek mutual aid, join forces with other police departments to patrol trains, platforms, and parking lots. KPIX 5's Juliette Goodrich on why BART police union leaders are so against the idea. Juliette?
Well, you would reach out to these agencies and ask them the same question. Do you need mutual aid? The BART union says no, we've got what we need here. We know the internal workings. Bay Area Council says yes, they need mutual aid. And the BART board members say, why not look at all options? Faced with an ongoing rise in violent crime and 3 high-profile slashings in 4 months, BART has ordered its cops to start working 12-hour days, 6 days a week, to beef up understaffed police patrols. Police union spokesperson Keith Garcia says BART needs to go even further. He told our Filmatier on Monday.
We should have an officer at every station and then officers riding the trains.
But the reality is BART doesn't have enough officers. And now the Bay Area Council, the agency that lobbied to create BART, says it's time for surrounding police departments to step in and provide mutual aid. Jim Wunderman is president and CEO of the Bay Area Council.
To say that the only people who can possibly address this problem are these couple of hundred officers, most of whom are off duty at any given time, while we have literally thousands of officers right in the area of the trains and the stations, and they're just completely disassociated from the problem. This makes no sense to me.
But BART Police Union spokesperson Keith Garcia told me by phone today, calling on other agencies isn't the solution.
The Bay Area Council's idea is essentially what we're doing now, but we're just doing it with our own officers. We wouldn't go and request mutual aid for an extended period of time from outside agencies because they have their own communities to patrol, and that wouldn't be fair to the people that are paying taxes in those communities. So,
were you surprised when they said no, we don't need outside sources?
Well, I think it's unfortunate and disturbing when you have a government agency that says no thanks, we don't need any help, when clearly the public is screaming for help and the situation calls for it.
BART board member Deborah Allen says at this point all options should be on the table.
You know, using mutual aid from other agencies as a stopgap, short-term idea, I don't think that should affect the union's view, because we are still going to be actively trying to hire and fill those vacant positions. I actually would love to have put another 50 positions in the budget this year, but I did not propose that because we had so many unfilled positions at the time when we approved our budget.
So you've heard from all of the agencies and you see how there's differing opinions, Alan. By the way, tomorrow the BART board does meet to consider adopting a $28 million security plan that we reported on Monday in Filmatier's story, and that includes high-tech cameras. Back to you.
Yeah, Juliette, I can understand maybe why the union might object to this, but ultimately, who makes the decision about whether these agencies will be asked to help?
You know, everyone has a different answer, but it really does come down to the BART union. And they told me that if they needed mutual aid, they would reach out to other police departments. The Concord Police Department is a half block away from where we are now, should they need some help. The BART board tells me that if they do think that BART needs more security, they'll make a very strong recommendation for mutual aid. So stay tuned.
We'll see how strong the push is. All right. Juliette Goodrich, thanks.